So I thought I'd just show you that's Nick, the editor, as you know who I am basically, because I'm the only idiot here now. And this is my new test bike for this summer. It's a couple of months late because of all the trouble with COVID and Brexit and various other things. But it's a Suzuki GSX-S. I'll tell you what, it's a lot more comfortable than most of the crap I ride around on. So I thought I'll just do a quick walk around here and you can see it. Because it is quite a funky looking thing. It's really difficult to get cruisers these days. None of the manufacturers do them anymore. But nakeds, proper Street Fighter-y things, because this is basically a GSX-R1000 without a fairing. When you ride it, it feels like it as well. Snaps your neck off. It's quite a funky looking thing. I mean, the tail tidy's horrible because they always are. They have to have a certain amount of wheel covered under legislation. So they have to put great big things out the back of them like that, which is just nasty. But you can buy things to sort that out. I think it's performanceparts.com. Do some nice tail tidies. We had one on the Katana that we had. And I quite like the fact that it's got the sort of MotoGP style wings on the front. Down there. I think somebody else on Facebook earlier on said it was an ugly front end. I quite like it actually. It's quite brutal. It's quite a space age looking thing. It is, of course, like all production bikes, far too quiet. But, you know, that can be sorted out as well if you want to. You can put a loud can on it. It's got quite a funky dashboard. I'll turn it on and you should be able to see it. Let's have a look. Fingers crossed, anyway. Yeah, it's quite funky, isn't it? Its dashboard goes, I don't know what the bit at the top is. I don't know whether that's just logos or that's going to light up at some point and frighten me to death. But I mean, it hasn't got all the usual bells and whistles that they seem to put on modern bikes. I quite like that actually, the fact that there aren't. Yes, there are 3 modes, and you can turn the traction control on, off, and sideways or something like that. But it hasn't got, you know, adjustable suspension and adjustable this and adjustable that. The seat's quite comfortable. I wouldn't say necessarily so much for the pillion. I'll let you know what Pam thinks when she has a go on the back of it. I suspect it's going to be pretty much unrepeatable. I quite like the patterning on the frame like that and stuff. Bits down the front. It's almost camo. It's just got a bit Street Fighter-y. So there you have it. It's now. I got it, bought it, and I've borrowed it. Buy these things. Good God, no. I've got it with 467 miles on it. It's just got 500 and something or other. I can't remember. 600 and something. It's about 90 miles back from Milton Keynes to where I live. But there you have it. That's the BSH production bike, which will save my poor old things from getting battered to hell doing them around the motorways of this country. Cool thing, isn't it?